Hi, my name is Leslie Miranda, and today I'd like to talk a little bit about how our surroundings affect our mood and how we're feeling, and also our mental state. A lot of the work that I do as a psychotherapist and life coach is in regards to our internal state, how we're thinking, what we're feeling, and how it affects our mood and our behavior. And that's like an inside out approach. But another way to impact how we're feeling is starting outside and seeing what happens and the effect that occurs on the inside. So when I say that, I'm referring to how we decorate our space, the images we have around us in art form, the objects in our home, and also some of the words that we have around us unknowingly. So, for instance, some people will have a gift in their home from someone that they don't like, but they feel really obligated to keep that item and they feel bad or guilty, or maybe they don't. It's not that they don't like the person, it's just that whatever the object that was given to them on a bad day or around a bad experience. And when they look at that object, it just really doesn't make them feel good. So, what happens is over time, maybe when you first get the object, you're like, oh, okay, thank you. And then your mind kind of goes back to that one day and the thing that that person said, and it made them feel really bad. And it subtly impacts the mood. It's not necessarily one of those overt things where you just feel like awful, but it's more just kind of that reminder in the back of your head about a time that was not very positive. And over time, it just detracts a bit from from how we're feeling, from just our overall, I wouldn't quite say well-being, but just how we're thinking and perceiving things. So, there's a couple thoughts about that. One is to get rid of the object, right? Two might be that you kind of take a moment, connect with the object, release in your mind any attachments, any negative connotation, and see how that goes. Now you've created a new association with the object. So let's say someone had given me this coaster, and when they gave it to me, they kind of made a jab or something like that. And so I associate that now when I see the coaster, I kind of think about the jab a little bit. So I could just get rid of it and put a new coaster in that I like, right? That might be one way to do it. Or I could just take a moment and just think, okay, I am releasing the negative connotation to this coaster and just affirming that this coaster will bring me good luck, positivity, and success. So, this isn't magical stuff we're doing here. It's really just creating a new association in your brain. So that's an opportunity for anybody that has a lot of items in their home. There's some really good books about this. It's eluding me the title of the Japanese author. Cannot remember, but there's a very popular book about decluttering where she says to ask yourself, do I love this? Does it bring me joy? And that's how you determine the objects that you keep in your home. The other thing is to really not just work, defensively and try to remove the things that maybe have a negative connotation, but to also be offensive or proactive about it. Have things in your home that you like, that when you look at, you feel completely uplifted and happy, right? So, flowers are a great thing. In feng shui, the idea is that there's life energy in a plant. So keep that around you, right? I'm in my office right now. I have a lot of little things that make me happy. I got these Power Thought cards by Louise Hay. I got some little crystals that I will sometimes give to people too, because when they're having a good calm moment, it's nice to have something that kind of reminds them of that. I have a big picture of a flower up on the wall. Just things that reflect back brightness and happiness to you, and that when you see them, it puts you in a good state. You can also engage the senses in other ways through aromatherapy. Again, flowers are great for this. You know, if you're walking by, you see a beautiful flower, you inhale the aroma, and it just lifts your spirit. That's such a great thing. You can also get a diffuser and put some essential oils in it. It disperses, let's try that again, throughout your home. That's also really powerful. Or lavender, you can use lavender or orange essential oil. It's just really nice, and it sometimes it addresses emotions on an unconscious level or on a finer level, and so it just goes right to the brain sometimes with the aromas. And let's see. So yeah, so engaging the senses, that's really powerful. And even in your furniture, having things that you like, that you when you touch them, it feels good. Like I've got some silk pillows that I like. That's like, oh, it's nice. I've got my silk pillow. You know, things like that. Sometimes even having like a ring that when you touch, that it's just soothing and comforting. All of that's really powerful stuff. Having nice sounds around, music, you know, just really engaging the senses in a way that makes you feel good. And oftentimes we just get used to whatever rut we're in, however we're living. We just kind of get used to it and forget that we can be really proactive in creating an environment that inevitably lifts our spirit. So it's something fun just to think about, you know, and to think, what are some things I can have around me that bring me joy? So I invite you to do that the next few days. Consider the things that are maybe detracting from your energy, that are bringing you into a space that is not ideal for you, and consider what you might add to your space or emphasize in your space that would lift your spirit and bring you joy. So thank you so much for watching. I'd love to get your feedback and talk to you soon. Bye-bye.